So it's very rare that I watch a movie and I pretty much instantly go, I want to rewatch that again right now. And this is one of those movies. Let's talk about After Midnight. After Midnight stars Jeremy Gardner, who also wrote and directed this, which is pretty incredible. Which was also co-directed with Christian Stella. And it also stars Bea Grant, Henry Zabrowski, and I really like this movie. Jeremy Gardner, I've been a fan of his for a while. He previously directed The Battery, which I think is a really good zombie flick. I think it's unique. I think it's different. I think it's very well made. He kills it in that movie, and I think he kills it in this. Kills it in both the acting, the writing, and the directing. After Midnight is about a man who wakes up one day and he wakes up to a note from his girlfriend, and the note just says she left town, she loves him, and she'll be back eventually. And whenever he tries to call her or contact her, no answer, no contact. And when she leaves, something comes scratching at his door, which he believes to be a monster. It happens every night after midnight. Hence the film's title. And that's all I'm going to say. Because I knew nothing about this, except it was getting some good praise. And I'm like, I like isolation movies, and I like movies told in small groups of areas, so I'll give it a shot, and I really like this a lot. The biggest plus, the acting. All the performances are good. Jeremy Gardner, the male lead. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Fantastic. We've all experienced heartbreak before. We've all experienced anxiety, depression. We've all been there. Trust me. I've been there. And he nails it. It sounds weird because it's like, oh, he might be getting stalked by a spooky monster or a creature or some type of animal. But in that situation, I think I would handle it the same way. It sounds goofy to say, believe me. But he's very relatable in his actions. And in his dialogue, which is always good. The character feels real. Most of the film is just him. A lot of the film is just him. And it's really intriguing to me seeing an actor pretty much act solo, because it's very rare. And he does very well. But although the whole cast is good too. And what's good, my favorite thing is, you're kind of like guessing because you don't know if there's something actually trying to break into his house, if it's just him dealing with denial, dealing with anxiety, depression. Why did his girlfriend leave? Is she coming back? Why is there no contact? This film follows two timelines, and it's not like time travel. No, it's not like that wild stuff. What I mean is, the film is spliced back and forth between after his girlfriend leaves and before, with how their relationship was, how they were as a couple, how they were as people, how they were together. And I'll be straight up, I normally don't like films that cut together like backstory stuff into current day stuff. I don't like it. I didn't like it in, say, trying to think, Man of Steel. But in this, I dug it. I dug it because the transitions between them were really smooth. And it was handled with care. It wasn't just... it wasn't like they filmed it and then went, let's just do this to be cool and edgy and separate ourselves from the pack. It feels like it was always planned to be that way. And I don't know if it was. I have no idea. I didn't write it. But it just feels that way. It feels like that was how the film was always supposed to be. And when it comes to films, you can tell. You can tell when something was decided in the cutting room floor, and you can tell when it was always supposed to be that way. The film is very heartfelt. I connected with the male lead. I connected with a few of the characters, which is fantastic. You want that. The couple felt like a real relationship, which in a lot of films, sometimes the chemistry's off, or sometimes the dialogue's off, or how it's shot just makes it feel like it's fake. But in this, it was good. Oh, speaking of how it's shot, the framing in this movie is top notch. Some of the shots, some of the framing, some of the lighting coming in, it's impeccable. I'm sure in this review I'll put up some shots from the movie, and there's just one singular shot that is just burned into my mind, because it's a really simple shot. It is just two characters talking. That's it. And it's just the placement of the characters, the placement of the camera. It's really good, is what I'm trying to say. It's fantastic. My only little negative, and it's not even one for me, it is one for general audiences. The ending might be abrupt to some people, and the ending might turn people off. Did it turn me off? No. At first, I was kind of they shouldn't have did that. But then the more I thought about it, I'm for this character, for these characters, that's the perfect way to end the film, because it actually brings it all full circle. So, just think about the ending. Don't just rush in and go, it's rushed, it's mid. Think about the entire film leading up to the final scene, and it's going to click. So, I love small, independent films shot in pretty much one location. I love them, and this is just another one to that list. It's my top 10 of the year so far. I think it's 6, 7, or 8. It's one of them, which is fantastic. And I want to rewatch this as soon as I possibly can. I probably will rewatch this soon. And please support this movie. And watch The Battery. If you haven't seen it, watch The Battery. I know zombies are played to death, but that film's also unique and has a nice twist on it. So support small filmmakers. I hope to be one someday. So just support film, people, and just be good people, and please be safe. But like always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.